Dexter Season 4 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching Dexter, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. This will be Dexter Season 4, Episode 2. The title of this episode is called Remains to be Seen. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. So Dexter is rescued out of the vehicle after rolling over 3 times by firefighters and put onto a stretcher. Someone finds a bag in the vehicle, and it's the medication that Dexter had picked up for Harrison because of his ear infection. The doctor says they want to keep Dexter overnight for observation, but Dexter says his wife is a registered RN, and Rita shows up very concerned about Dexter. Dexter, in the morning, takes the cab to work. Angel has stayed over at Maria's again. I wonder why Barbara Gianna didn't stay with them. I feel like the explanation we received just wasn't good enough because they seemed like they worked, unless the actress just didn't want to do season 4. Who knows? Dexter gets to the station. Lundy wants a minute with Dexter. Dexter wants to get to the place where his vehicle is so he can see where Benny Gomez's body is. And Lundy says it really is kismet that he has access to a blood splatter analyst of his caliber. Trinity is out looking for his next victim, is what Lundy says to Dexter. Dexter goes to take a look at his van. He finds his kill tools inside, but nothing related to Benny Gomez. Angel calls Dexter, tells him he needs him at a crime scene right away. Angel gives Soderquist instructions to get moving and go to the hotel crime scene. Masuka actually smells that Deb is wearing different perfume. Maria tells Angel she's going to take lead on this vacation murderer's case. Masuka knows Quinn is boning the reporter, Christine Hill. I'd be boning Christine Hill too, by the way. Dexter can't figure out where the bags containing Benny Gomez are, the 6 that he has. Lundy joins Deb for lunch at 1 p.m., but Lundy isn't eating a cucumber sandwich, just sushi. Apparently the cream cheese wasn't helping him with his cholesterol, and Lundy's been out of the picture for 2 years, we find out. Lundy wants to tag along with Deb as she has someone, or she says someone is getting bored of retirement. Quinn figures out that the combo to the safe in the hotel room where the person was murdered and pockets a bunch of cash that was in there. And Dexter notices this happen. Deb is questioning the suspect in the Lisa Bell case, with Lundy observing this was the person that was married to the person 30 years ago. He mentions that night 30 years ago they wanted to score some stuff and she was getting ready to take a bath. When he got home, she was murdered. And he apparently confessed to it just to get the trial and the case over with, apparently. That's what I got. Dexter goes to the boxing ring and doesn't find Benny Gomez, but does find some leftover blood. Wow, he was careless. He left blood. That's the first rule of the code is don't get caught. He cleans it up. Rita sees the damage done to the van, is shocked that it's that bad. Dexter had told her it was just a fender bender. Quinn apologizes to Dexter for being such an asshole. Well, yeah, you're apologizing now because he caught you red-handed. Then there's more relationship talk with Maria and Deb. Maria tells Quinn that there's no such thing as an off-the-record with reporters. Deb goes to clear some things up with Lundy. Deb says her relationship is really fucking great. Rita shows up at the station and is upset that he lied to her about the severity of the accident. And then Dexter is actually analyzing the sample he found at the hotel, and he figures out that that sample has an STD after reworking it. He tells Maria that Johnny Rose is our guy. And Quinn is really trying to make friends with Dexter, and Dexter yells, "Quinn, I have a life, and you have a life too." Dexter goes back to the gym to find Benny Gomez, and that's the last place he remembers seeing him alive at. Masuka sees Maria and Angel open and close the drapes in the conference room, or maybe it's not the conference room. I can't remember what room it is. Not the interrogation room, but some room. And he knows something's up. He knows that they're probably banging because Masuka can figure that shit out. Deb is really happy to see Anton come home. She kisses him a bunch of times. Lundy calls Dexter and wants to do some dot connecting, the gift that Dexter seems to have. We see Trinity walking a dog named Checkers into a woman, and he says that his dad was a lifelong Republican, helps her with her bag, and then he walks her to her place, and then says, "Off you go, Checkers," or whatever your name is. So I don't know if he had to do that, but that was rude to the dog. And then Dexter sees the same bloodstain he already cleaned up in the boxing ring. He looks up and he stuffed Benny Gomez's parts in the heavy bag above the ring. Dexter disposes of Benny Gomez's parts in the ocean and goes home. Sleep is what he needs. Dexter lays down to go to sleep until Harrison starts crying, and that's what ends the episode. So, pretty good episode. It wasn't as good as the premiere because we didn't have any WTF moments, but I still liked it. I already liked season 4 much more than I liked season 3 of Dexter. The episodes of season 3 of Dexter were taking me a long time to finish. I was doing other things during them, so I'd pause it for 5 minutes here, watch it for 20 minutes, pause it for 10 minutes. It's taking me way too long to watch them. So as far as this episode goes, I'm going to give it an 8.7 out of 10. And then, well, the standout moment for me, and this is something that me and my old roommate used to laugh about, when Lundy says kismet. It is hilarious because I didn't know what that word meant. So that is the funny moment of the episode. My characters of the episode, I'm going to give Lundy, the male character of the episode, was a tough one to kind of call, and then the female character of the episode would be Deb. So 8.7, Deb, Lundy, and kismet is what I remember from this episode. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Dexter or Dexter New Blood, or if you like anything else that I put on this channel, such as Walking Dead stuff, UFC live fight reactions, Ozark, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Game of Thrones, Lost, whatever else I might cover, horror movie stuff, or if you just want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, did I say that wrong? YouTube algorithm, that's the important thing. Make sure you smash that like button. If you know anybody that would be interested in this video, or if you want to share it on your social media platforms, please do so. Don't forget to sound off about your thoughts on the episode. What would you score it? Whom would be your characters of the episode if you want to do a male and female one? What was your favorite moment or most memorable moment of the episode? Whatever you want to put. And of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel. Join the team. Show your damn support and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.